Cheekbone sisters, Zawadi am, and yes, my cheekbone is still there because I've been eating good and I've been exercising. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. You're probably watching this video for many reasons, some of which could be because you like my name Zawadi am, or you like the title of this video, or you are just literally interested in Liberia. That's really why you're watching this video, and I want to say thank you so much. Share this video, okay? Leave a comment if you have anything to add to this video. So I'm doing this video because I got so many requests from viewers, just people who just sneak into my videos, just asking me to like give a whole layout about the construction process, how much it's gonna cost. So I'm gonna have a whole series, okay, from start to finish: plumbing, electrical work, roofing, all of these things. We're gonna have videos about them for each house, approximate pricing. I'm gonna lay all out, but before I do all that, we gotta start with the foundation. Anything in life, guys, it must have a foundation. Okay, so in this case, I'm gonna talk about all the processes you need to do before you can even start to lay a brick into the ground. So are you with me? If you are, give me a thumbs up, okay? Share this video, ask your friends to comment, wherever it is, just let's elevate this process. So before you start building a house, you need to first think about your budget, okay? Think about your budget in terms of where is the money gonna come from. That's something that you should do internally. Discuss with your spouse if you have a spouse. If you don't have a spouse, you just still need to get a notebook, write it down, what you're gonna do, how much you're gonna allocate for it. Regardless of how much the estimate may be, you want to at least start with something. That's your first step. The next step you want to do in order to build your house, and I'm talking about a decent house, you need to have an architectural plan. A lot of you go on the internet, you see a beautiful plan that probably costs you $1,300, $1,500. You say you want that plan, okay? There's nothing wrong with wanting the building, how it looks, the design, external, but it goes beyond that, okay? So you go on the internet, you see a nice, decent plan, you just want to take the picture, and then you ask the engineer, who would then relay back to the architect of what you need within your plan for that house, that beautiful house you see to come to fruition. So the first thing, like I said, in addition to budget, is to have an architectural plan. So you contact the construction company, whoever it is. You can use Modern Building Construction, you can use whoever it is you want to use in Liberia. You call them, you let them know, hey, I would like to build my house, and these are the images that I have. Because some of the plans are so expensive, a lot of you don't want to get those plans. It's okay to use your local architect. Just make sure that person is really experienced, they're really good, and know what they're talking about. Get your architect, okay? Get your architect. They're going to sketch out everything you have described to them, including the image, okay? Within this architectural plan, you're not only receiving a house picture or the design of the house and the landscaping. There must be very crucial things about your house, okay? So let me list them within the architectural plan. You need to have a floor plan, okay? Floor plan in addition to plumbing plan. You need to have electrical plan. You need to have a roofing plan. You need to have elevation plan. You need to have north, east, south, west. All of those things need to be labeled. In addition to that, you need to have a septic tank plan. So if you're using a bioseptic tank, you still need to have a plan for that. The reason why this is crucial, so if something happens in your house and you get a handyman to come in and help you with it, if they don't know how things are structured in your house, how the hell does the handyman come about to help solve your problem? So this is the reason why it's very important. A good architect will ensure the measurements are there, the coordinations are really intact, to make sure that your whole plan from foundation to completion has already been laid out. Some architects, okay, they call themselves, will give you only a house plan. And guess what? you can have a problem. So let me just cut that short. You need to have an architectural plan. So I've already listed some of the key parts of that architectural drawing. Your architectural drawing should also have landscaping, how you want your yard to look. Okay, very, very important. So the next step, and this is the third step, is now after you gather all of these things, is to allow your contractor to go and visit your site. They could have done that before the drawing, or they can do that after the drawing. Okay, typically I prefer before, but some people do before and some people do after. I personally prefer before, and our construction company, modern building construction company, does prefer before they can do the plan, because they need to see the soil, they need to do measurement and everything in order to come back to you and provide you a nice architectural plan. So site visit, that's the third. Okay, after that you do an estimate, and this is usually this step everyone wanted to be the first step, but it's not the first step. You guys need to ensure that you get all of these things on the way first before you go to the estimate. Okay, so after they give you the estimate, it's very, very key to review. But now let's talk about the first thing you should see on that estimate. Okay, other than your name, which is not very important, you need to have profiling. That's the first level of anything you want to build. You need to have a profile of your place laid out. So what comes within a profile? What comes within a profile plan is the level 1 of your building process. So within a profile plan, the engineer who is very skilled will tell you need to get wawa. Okay, you need to get hard timber, you need to get 2-inch nail, 3-inch nail, 4-inch nails. You need to get that, and you need to get a builder's line, those yellow lines that you see. From there, they also need to have on the excavation, foundation excavation, that's digging and structuring your foundation. And then you need to have column pit trenches. The trenches are like those holes that they dig to put the steel rod in it to give dimension of your foundation. Without excavation, there is no foundation. Okay, because there needs to be digging that takes place. Within the profiling work, as I've said, these are the materials that I listed. Okay, you need to have these materials in order for them to lay your profile. So what comes into laying your profile? How your house, based on that plan the architect provided to you, how the house will be structured. So room 1 goes here, the garage goes here, the porch goes here. On the left hand side, you're gonna have pantry. Is laying out how that plan has illustrated to you that it needs to be there. Without this profiling work, there's no foundation. Just so you guys understand. Now I'm gonna stop here because that's just the profiling work. Okay, profiling work. For a 1-bedroom, between a 1-bedroom to a 4-bedroom house, a profiling work could cost between $500 to $700. I just gave you that information. Like I said, between a 1-bedroom house to a 4-bedroom house, it could cost that much because this material has to be purchased and then go over there and pay people to dig. Okay, the trenches that I talk about, the column pit, all of those things. So that's the profiling work. The next video, I will give you a list of needed materials for a foundation. After that, we're going to talk about the slab casting. After they do the foundation, they've already tied the beam, they cast before they go to the other second. They go to the floor casting. After that, then they go to the second structure. So now that I don't want to make you bored, I've already given you what you need in terms of profiling, in terms of getting things on the way before you start. If you want more of this content and you want to get more info on what to do when it comes to the foundation, what materials are needed, how much it's going to cost, be back for the next video because I'm going to talk about foundation, how much it typically takes to build, how much it costs and time it takes to construct a foundation, on some factors that lead to a great foundation. So if you have any questions, leave it comment below. You can leave me an email as well. If you have anything else to do, just share this video. It's not hard to share with people. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, call your friends, call your family, whoever it is. Just tell them how much you care for them, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.